Secretary General Efe Birkan and Karan Keskiner.
Mr. Kardichalı, Honorable Founder and Principal, esteemed Secretary General and Exec Board, distinguished advisors, fellow student officer team, dear delegates and guests. It is my utmost pleasure to serve as the Secretary General of EKIN JMUN Model United Nations 2017. This year, although this is our first year, we have more than 200 participants from İzmir, Mersin, Antalya, Denizli, and Istanbul. I would like to thank you all for being a part of our conference. I am as enthusiastic as most of you to make this weekend a meaningful one. As you all know, this year our theme is gender inequalities. Inequality is not an issue itself. It is the combination of several issues. Therefore, our committees are debating several issues related to global inequalities. While Security Council is debating the state of refugee camps around the world, UNHRC will discuss religious oppression of minorities. This is how we'll start the change within our minds by debating and conveying our ideas. Unfortunately, nowadays, inequality is in a level that we haven't seen since Great Depression, and it hurts us all. When middle-class families can no longer afford to buy the goods and the services that businesses are selling, it drags down the entire economy, according to a report by IMF. However, inequality does not only affect the economy, but also affect our social life, politics, and many other aspects of our lives. Right now, you're sitting on your comfortable chairs, wearing what you want, going to school where you can build your own future and speak your own minds. However, a woman in Iran is not as lucky as you. She might not be able to wear what she wants. Or a boy in Syrian border. He doesn't have a place to stay or food to eat. Or we don't need to go that far. A girl in Southeastern region. She cannot go to school, therefore cannot shape her future. She lives under the sovereignty of her husband, her father, and soon under the sovereignty of her husband. Therefore, you need to speak up. We need to help those people from Turkey to Germany, from Syria to India, and put an end to those inhuman actions. Consequently, I don't want people to die just because of their race, gender, or religion. Instead, I aspire men and women to create a fair platform to make a better and peaceful world. At this point, never underestimate what you can do. Don't forget, the ones who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do as Steve Jobs stated. So be crazy this weekend and make this weekend a meaningful one. Finally, I condemn all inhuman terror actions, especially the ones in our country, and give my condolences to the families of our casualties. Thank you, and I welcome you all, EKIN JMUN Model United Nations 2017. And I yield the floor to Karahan.
Our respectable keynote speaker, Esat Kardichalı, General Manager, Yasemin Eşitoğlu, School Principal, Yavuz Güneş, our advisors, Akbar Agdam, İrem Dinçer, Aruz Maksulu, Dilan Meralan Cibitoğlu, Most Distinguished Secretary General Efe Birkan, Madam's Director General and Chief of Staff, Doğa, members of the academic team, members of the organization team. I just want to say that I was 6 when I started the school, and I was 7 when I first got up to the stage. When I first got up to the stage, my legs were, I can remember my legs trembling with fear and excitement. And after 11 years, my legs are still trembling, but this time with joy and pride. I never thought a junior MUN in Izmir was even remotely possible, but then we came true. I'm very happy that you will be able to do MUN in Izmir, in your hometown. I certainly didn't have that opportunity, but I'm glad that you do because MUN gives you new friends, MUN builds your confidence, MUN gives you research skills. It shows you how to recognize how global landscapes shift and how that one war in Syria may be affecting your grandfather's or grandmother's retirement pensions. The thing is, I want you all to be knowledgeable of what is going to happen, and it is why we chose inequalities as this year's theme. Inequalities around the world are where actual problems stem from, where actual problems derive from. We want you to be knowledgeable, and we want you to debate, and we want you to be even more confident when you leave this place. I want to thank you all for coming, and I'm welcoming you all to EKIN JMUN United Nations 2017. Thank you all.